Okay, everyone, welcome. Uh, this is attempt number 2 of recording this. I didn't realize that if I did it through the recording service I was using, if I paused the game, it was going to pause my audio. So I ended up wasting about 30 minutes of everyone's time. Well, really my time. I deleted that video already. Alright, so the very first thing I want to look at before I hop in the car and run a lap, or attempt to at least, is the off-track rules, because they're important here at Spa in order to run a good lap time. So the off-track rules have been updated since they've rescanned the track. The paved runoff, which is the majority of the runoffs that you really have to worry about here, the track limits are defined by the back edge of the curbing or the track white lines if there is no curb. All four wheels beyond those points will trigger 1x on the paved surfaces. So as long as you have two tires on the curb, you're good. You don't have to worry about 1Xs. I don't think that 1Xs are going to be a huge deal for league racing, but if you're watching this and you're running officials here, particularly endurance races, the 1Xs here will pile up in a hurry because it's a long lap. Off tracks occur if half the car enters any grass or gravel surfaces, which honestly, it's just that's the way it should be everywhere. If you dip a tire, it's not a big deal. It's not going to give you a 1x. You have to be half of your car has to be in the grass before it gives you the 1x. So I love these off-track rules. I think they should be like that pretty much everywhere, especially with these GT3 cars. Okay, so looking at the weather, it's 66 degrees, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. This is what the league is running. The league is also running a fixed setup, which is what we're doing here in our Mercedes AMG. Let's get ahead and hop out onto the racetrack, and we're going to run an out lap, which during this out lap, I will explain things, and then we'll run a full speed lap or two to kind of practice things. So through this section right here, I'm going to be full throttle, and when we're at speed, you can take all the curb you want out here, hit the curb a little bit here, and then you try to straighten this up, you can get pretty far over here to the left. No 1x, as you can see, so that's good. We're going to come up here. There's not a lot of signage here at Spa at all, so I try to use physical markers. The start of this curb is my braking point. I'm going to go down to third gear. I like to try to ride this curb right here, keep it far to the right, cut it back to the left, still in third gear, no brake, just lift out of the throttle, let the car turn, and then we're hammer down. Here it's about the 100 or the curb. You're going to go down to second gear. I like to wrap this curb. You can double apex it where you got to go in shallow, ride out, and then come back straight. I like to keep it tight through here on the right curb and then cut it through here. You don't have to use a lot of brake there either, which is really nice. There's a ton of downforce. Here you got to be really careful because this should be a test. I should be able to back up without it doing anything to me. Yeah, don't do that to a real GT3 car. That would not be good. Alright, so this whole curve, I just despise. But about halfway down, you want to get to the brake, get it woed up. Usually you're in fourth gear. I don't like shifting to fifth gear because it causes me to go too deep into the corner. So roughly about here, you want to get on the brakes while you're in fourth gear. And then you're going to get on the brake a little bit and then really just let the car roll. And you can use all of this out here and then just get you a nice, squeeze back into the throttle. You can use all this out here as well if you need it. And then right here at the start of the curb, kind of by it, but at the start of the curb, that's where you want to brake. You can honestly brake a little bit before that if you want. There's a pole over here on the left side. I like to use that as my marker if I am being a little more conservative. So you're going to go to third gear. Try to get up again on this curve here, if you can. Keep it to the right. You just want to give it a nice lift, let it rotate through this corner, and then once you see that you got it pointed, you can squeeze back into the throttle, use this exit curbing. This one is kind of, this one's kind of weird. Because there's a short chute here, and you're going to be over here on the right side of the course. You want to get to the left. I don't know how that's a loss of control. Whatever. So you want to point your left front at the corner of this curb, and you'll probably be in third gear. You're going to go up onto this curb, a little bit of brake, let it roll, downshift a second, and then you can use all of this curb on the exit, and from here on you're going to be full throttle. So take a little bit there, and you can really just hammer down. So this section here, you want to turn in right after the bridge, your full throttle, and then you can ride all the way out to the white line, turn in all the way out here. That's all good. There's a white line on the racetrack. You're going to brake there. Down to second or first gear. Keep it far to the right and then back to the left. Nice straight line exit. Use a lot of the curve there as well. And we're back to the start finish line. We're going to brake between the 100 and the 50 for this corner. Cut this close. Let the car roll and set up before you get back to the throttle. And then again, we're full bore all the way down the straight. I like to keep it close to this right side wall for a while. A lot of curve there. Up the hill, all good. Alright, we're going to turn this force feedback down a little bit. Alright, again, we're looking for the start of the curbing. There's our braking marker. Down to third. No brake. Curve. Down a second, let it roll. Up through the gears, third. Let it roll through there, back to it. Brake. I probably could have stayed in fourth there. I'm downshifted, didn't need to. Start of the curve, 4, 3. Settle. Down to second. On the curve on the exit. Full throttle from here. Alright, so what I'm going to shoot for now is like a 219, high 218. In this weather and this setup, I believe that I can get there if I do everything right. So I'm going to go a little quicker. If I'm not satisfied with the results, I'll run one more. Ah. Well, I'll have to run one more. Still gonna be an okay lap. I got a little greedy. I wish I would. My force feedback would settle down. That'd be nice.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm gonna run a better lap here. There was a 19.886 there. I could definitely run a lot quicker. I was running a 19.5 a second ago before I started the video.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
19.536. I can go a little quicker. Made a couple mistakes there, but you know, 219s I think will be okay for most of the time. Hopefully, I'll let this kind of play back from chase cam, just because this car sounds so good. I'll do far chase so you can actually hear me. I think there's probably a little bit more to be gained here and there, but 219s I think will be fairly okay. Hopefully this video will help you get around Spa more safely, maybe a little bit quicker. Spa's not one of my better tracks, but I've learned how to manage it with the 24-hour races that I have run. First one thing and another, so I feel like I can get around here for the most part pretty safely, both in this car and in the LMP2, but GT3 is kind of my jam. So the biggest thing here is to really not overdrive the car, let the car roll. It's a very flowing track with a couple long straights, so having good sections of corners is really important because they lead on to these really long straights where you can make passes or get past. So you really want to have, more than anything, just clean sections of corners that lead on to those long straightaways. If you did like the video, please please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be trying to do more on YouTube. I do have a Twitch, Race Factory 91. Go follow us over there. But YouTube videos, I'm going to try to make some more of them. So please please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, you can reach out to me in the comments. I'll try to respond to all the comments if possible. And if you're in the Silver Bullet Racing League and you're racing at Spa on Friday, good luck. I hope everyone has a really fun and safe race. And if you guys want to reach out to me, you can do so via PM in the Discord chat. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.